Hey guys, this is going to be on the law of substitution. I use it every day. This is what my whole channel's been talking about with the habit changes. When you're being bombarded in either negative thoughts or lack thoughts or whatever it is, the story that you've created that keeps playing and is always trying to bombard you, you use the law of substitution. You substitute those negative thoughts or limiting thoughts or bad thoughts, negative, whatever you want to call them, with positive, right? You have to start substituting those thoughts. You're going to have to write them down. It's just when we're writing, there is a magic thread from your mind to your hand. This is why writing out goals every day is mandatory. This is why they used to write on caves back in the day. This is why the Egyptians, they would have their whole, if a child was born, they would have somebody write out and put these pictures on all the walls of how amazing that child's life was going to be. This is the creative process. You have to do it. You have to write down. Not only are you trying to stop the thoughts by thinking, you're also writing down so that you can give your mind a break and start the writing process. It is the most magical thing I've found. I can't stress this enough how important writing is. You cannot be typing and you cannot be texting. You need to hear this. There's been a gajillion studies done on the importance of actual writing. There's a reason schools are all computers now. They're taking this magic thread out of that. We have to be writing. We have to stay old school and write. Please, I'm begging you, if this is the only information you ever take from me, please adopt this. Write. Write down everything. Constantly be writing down. Do not put it in your phone. Do not put it in your computer. Put it on a pad and paper, please. You can do both, but you have to do the pad and paper. This is mandatory. Nothing starts changing until you do this habit. You have to make this a habit. And as you're writing, you're thinking, you start to feel, eventually you're going to start feeling what you're writing, and you're seeing, and you're also speaking in your mind as you're sounding that out. It is the most magical thing. Test me. I'm going to tell you again, test me. Start looking up people's information and just punch in. How important is writing? You're going to have 100+ videos pop up of how important writing is. It is extremely important. And I need you to get out of the habit of texting it for a reminder or putting it in your computer. I'm okay with you doing those, but I also want it on paper. You should always have a pad and pencil near you at all times. So when these thoughts come in, you guys, you don't understand what's going on. Once you start doing some of my information, it's not my information. This is all free information that I've gathered together and tried to make it easy and simple so that you guys would be able to change your lives like I changed mine, right? This information is thousands and thousands and thousands of years old. And I'm just one of many who are trying to get you to understand this information. But I'm not going to get off of this year. This year is going to be writing, thinking, and feeling. We are going to keep doing this until it is ingrained into you and it is a habit that you never waver from. You're going to go to grab your phone eventually, and you're going to grab your pen and paper and write it down first. Then you can put it in your phone, right? You're going to start understanding how important this really is, right? And you substitute those negative thoughts for positive thoughts, right? Please listen to what I'm about to say. You have the power to reject a negative idea or thought and make a new thought that is positive. You have the power. We don't need anyone else. We don't need anything. Once you understand that, right, you're unstoppable. You believe in yourself, you believe in the process, and you're off and rolling. Ideas come in and you take action because you can do anything. Me and Blake don't try anything. Trying's not in our vocabulary anymore. We make a committed decision. Are we willing to give 110% on this idea or not? If we're not, we don't even waste time on it. Because we're doers. We're going to do what we say we're going to do, or we're not going to even do it. No more trying. No more trying. You're doers, right? That's where I want you to get to. That's how I had to get to where I'm at. I had to become a doer. No more trying things. I started adopting these philosophies that were given to me through study. And I started weeding through the ones that were the most powerful and the most profound to me. Now, they might not be to you. You might like more softer, gentler, kinder. You might resonate better with a woman than a man, or you might resonate with, and it's all about resonating. Who do you resonate with? Me, I like in my face, bold, with feeling and passion. I don't want to watch people who script their videos. I don't resonate with them. If they're spending 2 or 3 hours on a video, to me, sure, that's information. I can get that in a book. If I don't feel any energy coming from the person whose video I'm watching, I can't do it. That's just me personally. Now, you might be the opposite. You might really like the guy that breaks everything down and shows you all of this magical stuff, and you can piece everything together and kind of see everything. And that's awesome. But to me, it's the energy transfer between the person asking me to do something and explaining why it's important versus the person explaining all of this stuff in depth, but there's no energy. I don't feel anything. And I know you guys might not understand that in the beginning, but energy transfers through everything. It doesn't need wires. We don't need to be face to face. If you can't feel my energy transfer through my videos, you maybe just don't resonate with me, and that's okay, right? I want everyone on here just to do it for a year. And if you come at the end of the year and you think I'm a hoax and you don't think none of this stuff's real and you don't think I know what I'm talking about, then move on. Find someone else. I get it. But I promise you, if you stay active and you do these things I'm asking and you adopt these philosophies and you just start taking action, you look back after 2 or 3 journals and you see the profound growth you've made. It's not just a little bit. I'm talking health, wealth, love, and happiness. You can't measure love. You have to feel it. How much more do you love people? How much more do you resonate with people? How much more do you want to help people? How much more are you giving, right? The only reason I talk about money is because we can measure it right down to the penny, right? So you can actually see it. Everything else you can't measure like that. It has to be something you're feeling. Please keep writing. Keep substituting. Law of Substitution. Look it up. Find people that talk about it if you want to get all of the scientific things that are involved in it, and that's all fine and dandy, but substitute negative for positive. Every time you look in the mirror, I want you to have negative and positive, and I want you to think about what I'm saying and start substituting those negatives for positives. Start catching your mind wandering and reel it back. I don't accept that. I'm going to put a positive in. Even if it's painful, please do this. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Please like and subscribe too. It just helps get this information out. These platforms have things on them, and that's fine and dandy. Whatever, it is what it is. But if you can help by liking and subscribing, and one more person gets to see it that it really needs this information, that's why I'm here. Thanks, guys. Bye.